with me, so that from propositional logic 4 marks, 4 to 6 marks, whatever marks will come in your exam, that will be confirmed. If your logic is confirmed, if your logic is clear, you will be able to solve any type of question. That's why I am solving here every types of questions, so that your logic should be clear. And Kalani and Sarita, please write down. Okay. And logical equivalence. What is logical equivalence? Logical equivalence we are writing in this way. In this way or this way. This is the logical equivalence. Logical equivalence means if P is true, then Q is also true. And if P is false, then Q is also false. That is called the logical equivalence. Sometimes it is writing like that, sometimes it is written like that, or sometimes it is written like that. All are same. All are same. P implies Q and Q implies P. That is the meaning of logical equivalence, that P implies Q and Q implies P. When both are same, that is the meaning of logical equivalence. Okay? Clear? That is the logical equivalence. Now, there are some chart you have to remember for the exam. That will be easy for you to remember. That is, actually it is coming from the digital logic. Same concept of digital logic. Try to learn propositional logic and digital logic in same way. So you will be able to solve the digital logic question also. You will be able to solve the digital logic simplification question also, and also the propositional logic. So from this class, actually not only propositional logic, you are learning digital logic also. Try to relate, because same concept, same rules, everything is same, only the sign are changes here. Only we are in digital logic, we are adding the and, means we are writing like dot, and here we are writing like this. And in digital logic we are writing or like plus, and here we are writing like or. Others all are same. So if your this concept is clear, then from digital logic also some simplification is coming. There also 2 to 3 question is coming. So you will be able to solve actually 5 to 6 question you will be able to solve if your concept is clear here. Okay. How to use rule, that's I am telling. That is I am telling Radhima how to use rule. Okay, one by one your concept will be clear. So these are the rule. Here see, P and T. T means here you can write ki P dot 1. T means what? True means always 1 and false means always 0. Right? Something with 1, that is P. P and 1 means P dot 1, that is true. True means P. P or, here this is or, right? So P plus 0, that is P. P plus 0, P or F means P plus 0, that is P. And here P or T means P plus 1. P plus 1, anything with 1. Anything with 1 you can think like that, x is 0 or 1, anything can be there. If you do x plus y, and if y is always 1, then it is not affecting this. Because for when you are doing addition, then whatever the value can be 0, value can be 1, definitely it will be 1. For addition, for the OR gate, if one value is 1, then both are 1. That's why P plus 1 is always 1. Means if you are adding 1 with anything, if at least 1 is there and after that any combination of anything is there, that will be 1 always. This rule is applied so many times in digital logic and in propositional logic also. This is very, very important. Please remember that. If you add 1 with anything, it will become 1, because for addition, for an OR gate, always it is true that if at least 1 is true, means total result will be true, right? This is very important, please remember that. And now AND means what? That is in AND gate, if at least one is false. If at least one is false or 0 means total result will be 0, right? That is the AND gate. For the AND gate, when all are true, then only it is coming true. If at least one is false, then final result is coming false, right? That's why P dot 0 is always 0. If you are multiplying 0 with anything, it can be infinite, anything that is 0, right? P or P. Now P or P means P plus P is P. P plus P is P, right? It can be 0 plus 0 will be 0, 1 plus 1 is 1. Because in digital logic, in propositional logic, 0 and 1, uske after or false and true. False plus false equals to false, or true plus true equals to true. Other than that is not possible, right? Now P and P. P and P means what? That is you are multiplying. That is P dot P is always P. Means 0 dot 0 is 0, 1 dot 1 is 1, right? 0 1 छोड़कर तो और कुछ नहीं हो सकता है ना, ट्रू एंड फॉल्स, इसको छोड़कर और कुछ नहीं है. सो दैट इज द कमिंग रूल. These are the rule. You have to apply the rule in that way. So these are the name of the rule. This is the identity law. This is the domination law. Domination means here 1 is dominating all. Here 0 is dominating all. This is idempotent law. Idempotent means when both are same, then same result is coming. Now not, double negation. This is the double negation, means not and uske andar फिर not, means it is coming P only, because not then not 0, what it will come? It will not 1, that is 0 will come, right? Not 0 means not 1 means 0 will come, that is same is coming, right? This is called the double negation. And now commutative. Commutative means what? P plus Q equals to Q plus P. Definitely, because 0 plus 1 equals to 1 plus 0. Everything. Good evening, Sunita. And P and Q. P dot Q equals to Q dot P. Right? That is calling commutative law. Means right hand side, left hand side, it does not matter. Both are same. If you are writing right hand side, that is also same. Right, left, it is also same. That is the commutative law. Now associative law. What is associative law? That is P or Q or R. Means here we are doing addition only. That P plus Q is inside the bracket and after that R. That is same, right? That is P plus you can write plus R. That are same because it is 0 plus 1 plus 1. If it is that, and 0 plus 1 plus 1, same result will come, right? So this is the associative law. And for same with the AND gate, that is the for AND gate also this is same, that is P dot Q and dot R equals to P dot Q dot R. Always try to put some 0 and 1. When you are learning the formula, don't do like root learning. Don't try to learn it like cramming or root learning. Always when you are learning the formula, this formula is common for propositional logic and digital logic. Always try to put the value and try to understand why it is coming. Try to put the value 0 and 1. And using if you are putting the value, then you will never forget the rule. No need to cram the rules. Try to understand the rules, so you will be able to solve easily the question. If the concept is clear, no need to cram the rule, okay? No need to cram the rule. Try to understand all the rule. Now next rule is distributive law. Distributive law already we have discussed, I think. No, distributive. This is the distributive, means here P or and inside there is AND. Means what we are doing? P plus Q dot R. P plus Q dot R. So what it is coming actually? We can write that P plus Q dot P plus R, right? P plus Q dot R is here. That is telling here. So we can write P plus Q dot Q plus R. This is written here. And for same here also, here it is writing that P dot Q plus R. That is nothing that PQ plus QR. Same is written here, PQ plus QR. Right? That is called distributive law. Now De Morgan's law. De Morgan's law is when there is bar, that is P dot Q bar. P dot Q bar equals to not P plus not R, not Q. Not P dot Q bar equals to not P plus not Q. This is very, very important. Try to remember this De Morgan's law. This is very, very important for propositional logic and for digital logic both. Right? You are writing like that, P dot Q bar equals to P bar plus Q bar in digital logic. This is very important. And P same also for OR gate also. P plus Q bar equals to P bar dot Q bar. Right? Clear? So this is very, very important here. 5 star is there. De Morgan's law is very, very important. Try to remember the De Morgan's law. When there is bar in the multiplication, then it will be converted to OR gate. When there is multiplication, it will be converted to addition. When that is addition, it will be converted to multiplication. And the not, the negation will be same for the both. Negation will come with both. Okay, please remember this. And absorption law. What is absorption law? If you see that what it is doing here, P plus Q, P dot Q equals to, it is telling what? P. Why? Try to remember, try to learn that P plus P dot Q is coming here. What it is there? That is P plus P dot Q. So if you take, I am taking P is 1 and this is 1 and this is 0. Okay? P I am taking P is 1 and P is here 1 and Q is 0. So what it will come? 1 plus 1 dot 0, that is 1 is coming. Right? 1 is coming, right? Here P plus P dot Q. So 1 is coming. And if you take P equals to 0, same it will come. P plus P dot Q is there. If you take P equals to 0, then also 0 dot, if you take 1, then also 0 plus it will come 0, that is 0. So actually whatever inside is there, it is not the matter. It is not the matter. It is coming from here only. What is there? It is affecting, means it is absorption. It is depending on the value of P. It is depending on the value of P. That's why this is called absorption law. That's why this is called absorption law. And for this one also, P dot P plus Q. If you take this is 1 and this is 1 plus 0, it will come 1. And if you take 0, 0 plus 1, that will come 0. Okay. So this is called, here there is dot. So here that is called absorption law. Absorb कैसे हो रहा है? कि absorb, it is doing absorb inside. After that whatever it is absorbing everything. Only P is coming the result. So if you forgot the formula also, then you can apply this theory. Try to apply this and try to learn practically, so you will be never forgot. This theory, this formula are very important for your for solving the simplification. Okay. Now negation law. What is negation law? P or not P is true, definitely, because if you take P equals to 0, then 0 plus 1, definitely it will be always 1. right? Or if you take it is 1, so 1 plus 0 it will be definitely 1. And for and also if you take 1 dot not 0, 1 dot 0, that is every time it will be false, or 0 dot 1 every time it will be false. P plus negation P is always true, because first at least 1 will be 1. If it is 0, then negation will be 1. If it is 1, then negation will be 0. So definitely it will come true. And for the AND, when you are doing multiplication, then at least 1 should be 0. That's why result will be every time 0. Got it? That is called negation law. So all the law is clear to everyone. It is my theory. I am trying to understand the law by putting the value. And if you learn all the law by putting the value, then you will never forget. Okay? Don't cram the law. Cramming is not the good way. Don't cram the law. P plus P bar Q bar equals to P plus Q. मैम ये भी एब्जॉर्प्शन लॉ में है क्या? मनीष आप डिलीट कर दिए, क्या हुआ? Clear? Riddhima, now how to apply the formula? From yesterday you was asking how to apply the formula, so it is clear to everyone. Any doubt in any formula? Identity law, domination law, idempotent law, double negation law, commutative law, associative law, distributive law, De Morgan's law, absorption law, negation law, all law is clear. That is not only for propositional logic, also digital logic. Both class is going on today. Both class is going on today, that is for digital logic and also propositional logic. These laws are very important. No doubt, right? Okay. So this is the chart. This is the chart for your last minute revision. I have written this chart. I have taken from my notebook, so you can write it for your last minute revision. Okay, this chart will be helpful for you all. Okay. Right everyone, it's already 11 past 13. I'm sorry really, till now you are in YouTube live at 11 past 13 already. So thanks everyone, thanks for your patience. So meet you again in Monday. Have happy weekend and happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day. Independence Day to me is, that is independent of the woman. Every woman should be independent. So that is my request to all women, try to be independent. Independence Day to me only, that is for India, all women should be independent. That is for me, Independence Day. So I am requesting you all, Sunita, Sarita, Vanu, Sujata and Kallani and Riddhima, Prachi, others, anyone? Kallani, Sarita, Riddhima, Sunita, anyone? All, for all the ladies. For all the ladies and for all the girls, this is my request. This Independence Day, please promise yourself that I have to be independent. I should be independent. I will be not dependent to anyone. Don't depend with anyone. Okay. And thank you everyone. Happy Independence Day. Happy weekend. Bye-bye. Yes, ma'am. Our thought is... yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a good day. And hopefully you will be independent. All women should be independent in the India. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Bye.